Thank you for joining us on today's webinar about TIO Unified Communications. TIO has been in business for more than 42 years and supports customers both large and small across nearly every industry vertical. We support educational institutions like Harvard University, small businesses with 5 employees, state governments, federal agencies, and even the United States Department of Defense. If you have a need to communicate, there is no question that we have a solution to help you do that more efficiently and more securely. Our experience has a pedigree which is unmatched by any of our competitors. Some of our big claims to fame are being able to support the Situation Room for over 25 years, the Oval Office for more than 6 presidential administrations, and over 40,000 users from the Pentagon for almost 2 decades. With this experience, we've been able to perfect unified communications. Business users have the expectation of voice, video, instant messaging, and presence capabilities from their daily experiences with consumer technologies. Failing to provide these capabilities forces IT to lose control of security and creates substantial risk as people communicate across a myriad of non-approved, non-traceable, and difficult-to-control consumer solutions. TIO solves this problem with greater security, affordability, and ease of use than any other vendor. Businesses are squeezed together between the competing universes of mobile consumer and lagging business-grade communications, and unfortunately, very little works together for the user. In the mobile consumer universe of Apple, Google, and Microsoft, there is a constant fight over supremacy over our digital lives. And in the business communications universe, we have companies like Microsoft, Cisco, and Avaya looking to trap us into their non-interoperable universes. While individual users may choose to live within their own consumer-grade ecosystem of choice, organizations have to accommodate all these users so the job can get done. TIO bridges this universe divide for user-centric unified communications. Let's talk about what makes TIO different. There are a few key things. First and foremost is our design. TIO is the only platform built from the ground up for unified communications. Everyone else comes from a voice-centric platform that layered and bolted on different technology components that were either built from separate teams or perhaps even acquired companies that were then mashed together. None of it is seamless and none of it is unified under the hood. TIO was built for unified communications from the ground up. Everything is from a single code base, not a jumble of mashed together technologies. So we have a completely unified communications platform under the hood. TIO is incredibly secure. Based on our pedigree and legacy of technology development, our platforms are secure by design. TIO is also a comprehensive solution. No other company provides this broad of a solution set, so you can have total peace of mind that everything you're using from TIO is designed to work together. TIO is also remarkably easy to use, offering rich internet application design that has intelligence built in to correct mistakes before you make them, and a built-in help system that cross-indexes all the interfaces that you use. Our design philosophy early on was that people will demand to communicate seamlessly wherever they are without limitations. So we were the first to support voice, instant messaging, and HD video, and presence across all device types. There are no limits. Let's talk a little about applications. We support HD video everywhere, HD voice wherever you go, built-in unlimited conferencing, presence awareness so you can stay in the know with who is available at all times, even presence-based routing so you can route calls according to your calendar or presence status, so you can be in the flow of communications when you're available and like to be, but step out of the flow seamlessly while still allowing for critical information to your organization to flow around you to the next available person. We've built in mobility. It's not added after the fact. It's built into the core of the unified communications solution. Calendar integration for just about every electronic calendar out there. Email integration for every type of email people use today. Built-in fax server for everyone in your organization. Built-in voicemail, instant messaging, and third-party integrations. But not only those, there is a list of hundreds of applications TIO supports that you recognize as critical that other upstart communication companies cannot handle. Automatic call distribution, least cost routing, hunt groups, auto attendant, agent logging, reporting with advanced configuration, remote device configuration, web portal secure conferencing, ad hoc conferencing, personal bridge conferencing, schedule-based call routing, paging integration, emergency notification, and system alarms. We'd also like to talk about our architecture, which really sets us apart from anyone else in the industry. Our R3ND architecture provides for the most robust, reliable, and resilient unified communications systems available. The architecture supports multiple deployment models to accommodate the needs of any organization. R3ND stands for Resilient Node, Resilient Network, and Resilient Devices. Let's take a little bit deeper look. Resilient nodes are fully functional, self-reliant, unified communications systems with internally redundant components. Since all UC capabilities are supported by our lightweight, robust software, each node can support an entire organization's full UC suite. Combining multiple nodes creates a resilient network. Each additional node adds to the total possible users that can be supported, and to the resiliency of the network as a whole. TEO resilient nodes can be geographically distributed to minimize network traffic and better serve isolated sites in the event of a wide area network failure. In the event that a single node is unavailable due to a network, power, or component failure, the other nodes can adapt immediately without any administration interaction to keep the system 100% operational. All individual node resources, such as local PSTN interfaces, conferencing, and storage facilities, are shared by the system. Each node is aware of every other node's availability and activity at all times. TEO endpoints are designed to be resilient in the case of node or network failures as well. If a primary node connection fails, the endpoint will automatically re-register to an available auxiliary node so that the endpoint service is not affected. When you compare TEO's R3ND architecture to everyone else, if you used 4 TEO self-adaptive nodes to create a self-adaptive network, any other organization would require 40 servers or virtual machines to have the same amount of resiliency. But R3ND does more than provide resiliency. It also provides for multiple deployment flexibility. With a singular code base, it can support premises, cloud, and cloud plus or hybrid deployment, all with the exact same feature set, all with the exact same capabilities. Let's talk about integrations. We support CRM integrations from all the popular CRM packages like Sugar, Salesforce, Microsoft Dynamics, and the list grows every day. Calendar integration, API integration, CSTA integration, email integration, and web application integration. This has been a brief overview of TEO, who we are, where we came from, how we see the world. Let's get started.